Hello everyone. I'm going to do what my little 4-year-old great-grandson does when he walks into a great big crowd of people the way he did on my birthday celebration. Hardly knew any of his great aunts and uncles. And he walked in and said, "Hi everybody." He was just so dang cute and just doesn't know a stranger. He's so very personable. So hi and welcome. We appreciate your being here. We have a lot of fun on our channel. We do great things to help prepare us for uncertain times ahead. And to just also be very efficient in our kitchens and with the way that we do meals. We share with you time-saving hints as much as possible. We've been doing a series on make and freeze meals, and this has been quite well received. We have actually loved it. We've loved doing the videos, but we have loved having those meals out in our freezer because more often than not, by the end of the day, we're ready to just relax, and thinking about cooking a big meal just boggles my mind, even though I've done it for, 80 years, well, 70 years, well, maybe 60 years.
Never mind.
I know, never mind. And it is just so convenient to go out there and grab one of our already cooked meals that we can thaw and then have warm up, heat up, and then have for dinner that night. So we're doing another one today. This one is number 8. Make and freeze meal number 8, which is beef teriyaki. And you can find all 8 of the recipes on our website, and I'll put the link right here. You just go to the website, click on recipes, scroll down to where it says make and freeze meals, and it will be make and freeze meals 8. That will include all 8 recipes for you. So beef teriyaki is a great dish. It's delicious. It has flavors that really pop, and we don't want to make it bland. Now, what I have here, if you'll see it on the recipe sheet, I'm not going to give you the exact recipe in words in this video, but you can download it and print it. But I have 2 pounds of sirloin steak that is cut in strips about this size. Now, I also have mixed up the sauce. Now, with the sauce, we want to have plenty of flavor. So here are the ingredients: beef broth, soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, brown sugar, honey, fresh grated ginger, cloves, 6 cloves of garlic, not cloves, but garlic. So you can check everything on the recipe. Now, when I mixed up the sauce will be in a little separate segment on the recipe. It was 6 cups of sauce. I put half of it in this measuring bowl, and all 2 pounds of the steak strips are in here. They have been marinating for 2 hours. So the next step is to get our heat going here. Get in a couple of tablespoons of oil. And I am going to drain the sauce and I'm going to drain the meat and discard the sauce. So here is our 2 pounds of meat. And I can see little pieces of garlic on it that did not drain along with the sauce, and that will add extra flavor. So once this oil starts to smoke, we're almost there. I'm going to be doing this in a couple of batches, and then I'm going to move the meat to this Dutch oven. This is my really large Dutch oven. If I can find the link on Amazon for this, I've had it for several years. If they still carry it, I'll put the link for this under the description of the video. Okay, so here we go. Just going to put some of this meat in here. We're going to cook this, 3 or 4 minutes on each side, and then get it in here. When I get both batches of meat done, we'll come back. So here we are. This is the last batch of meat, just about ready to go in. Oh, this smells incredible. Okay, let's start putting it in. Okay. Now I'm going to set this aside. You know what, that looks just too yummy to
I was going to say that.
set
Yeah,
aside.
it definitely
I'm just
does.
going to pour that right in. Okay. So now this goes up here. And this is the other half of the sauce. And I'm going to put almost all of it in. It's 3 cups. Turn it back on. And to this little bit, I am going to whisk in 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. So we'll whisk this until it's nice and mixed in. Looks okay to me. So now it is going in. And we will stir it in. And we're going to bring this to a boil and simmer it until the sauce thickens. So we'll be back when we get to that point. You can see now how this has thickened and it is a different color. It's sort of clarified. Anytime you use cornstarch, it gives that kind of satin sheen to it. So it has been simmering for a couple of minutes now. So I'm going to turn it down to a slower simmer, and I have thawed on this tray about 4 or 5 cups of frozen broccoli. And the broccoli florets are the best, but whatever kind of broccoli you might have in your freezer is what you can use. And I'm just going to drop the broccoli in over the top. So stirring it in. And now we're going to let it come back to a simmer and simmer for about 5 minutes or so until that broccoli is not soggy, but it is tender crisp. And we will be back. So take a look to see how yummy this looks. Is that just beautiful?
That looks nice.
I know, I can't wait to taste it.
It smells good too.
It does.
Maybe we can eat it all today.
No, I am going to just put a little bit aside so that we can just, I want to at least taste the meat. Let that cool a little bit. And I'll get one little broccoli here. I'm going to go ahead and taste a little meat. The meat is so tender. The flavor is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Honey, do you want to take a taste?
Sure.
So here is Jim ready to take a little taste.
Cross-contamination, that sounds like. That's nice. Did you put L&P in this?
No, Jim, no L&P and teriyaki, sorry.
Tastes like the possibility.
It has plenty of soy sauce, that's probably
Okay,
what
maybe
you're
that's what I'm
tasting.
Doesn't soy sauce have sugar, not sugar, but salt in it?
It has sodium in it. I use low sodium soy sauce.
That's a good flavor.
Over here, I'm thinking that this is going to make 3 meals for us. So this morning I cooked some rice, and it is over here prepackaged in quart baggies, 2 cups in each bag, and it's cooling. I've left it open so the steam can escape. And so I'm going to go ahead and divide this into thirds as evenly as I can. First I'm going to put in the bag of rice. Let the air out. So that will be frozen right with this. And I'm going to take a couple of scoops. Enough for 2 helpings for us. And I'm going to leave it like that until I get the other 2 done to be sure we've got enough for 3. All right, I've packaged them. I'm going to let them cool completely. It will pull in as it cools, it's going to pull in the bags just a little bit, and then I will release any remaining air bubbles that are inside. So I have 2 that are going out in the freezer. This one is going in the refrigerator because it's still mid-morning here, but this is going in the refrigerator for us to have for dinner tonight. These 2 will go into the freezer. So this makes 3 wonderful meals for us, and I can't wait to try the whole thing tonight. It has just a fabulous flavor. It has meat, it has the vegetables, the broccoli in there, and then just a very delicious flavor. So this concludes our 8th Make and Freeze meals. Download that recipe, try it, enjoy it. And no, you don't have to freeze it. You can use it to make a meal for an evening meal for your family. You may want to cut the recipe in half depending on your family size. But just want you to know that it is capable of being frozen. Now, on Friday of this week, we are releasing a video where we go back into our freezer and pull out 6 of our first 6 Make and Freeze meals. And we go through them one by one and tell you the results of how they have, how successful they have been to freeze and also to thaw and to eat. So we'll give you the whole report on that on this Friday. So thank you so much for being with us. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you very soon for more videos.